Hello everyone, this is Will from Apple One-to-One Training. We are here today to talk about a feature inside of your health app, which is all about medications, how they work, how they push through everything, and how to actually add them directly into your health app. Please subscribe and like our channel. We really do appreciate all the feedback and everything that you guys leave us. And today we're going to talk really about how to do medications in here and how medications kind of work. It wasn't until recently that I had to start taking something on a daily basis, and I thought this would be a great subject to talk about here on this channel. Now, one of the things I want to point out before I start this is that iOS 27 is going to make a change in this interface. Number one is you're going to see everything based on blocks. It's almost like how the Home app works, where you will see medications in its own category in this box. So what I'm showing you right now may be a kind of outdated, but where I am in iOS 26 is I'm inside of the summary page and I'm going down to medications. When you're inside of iOS 27, like the screenshot you're seeing here, that's what it's going to look like. So what we're going to do today is do some fake adding. I grab some fake medications, and what we're going to do is we're going to add it, and it gives you all the information about what's inside this medications area. So I'm going to go to add medication, and then it basically goes through my history because I have connected chart directly into here, so it knows some of the things it's given me over time. So I just wanted to show that that's why that's showing up. What we're going to do though, on the bottom right corner is a camera icon. We're going to tap on that, and then it says use camera to add medication. Position the label in the center of the frame. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now with this fake one. And now it's telling me possible matches. So we know from the shot it was 10 milligrams. So I'm going to tap on that. So now this is a medication that I got to take every day. So I'm going to set the timer close to the time that I'm recording this. That way you can see it go off. So I'm going to change this to 9:10. That'll give me enough time to do that. So I'm going to take it every day, starting today, and then there is an end date if necessary. Well, this is the medication I'm going to take every day. So I'm going to hit next, and now you get to choose a shape of the pill. So you could write any way, or if it's a needle or whatever it is you want it to be. So I'm going to tap on the shape, hit next, and then you get to choose color. So why would you want to do this? I guess just a way just to, just to make it unique, I guess. So you could do the background a certain color. So you have a lot of options as far as customizing what this is going to look like. I'm going to hit next on that. And then it just kind of says display name. So I could say nighttime medicine. Okay. Notes, if I have to take any important notes about this, that way it's important to know about, don't take with food. Okay. So I'll add all that in there, hit the check mark, and hit done. And now that adds my medication directly into here. So now what's going to happen is this is going to go off at 9:10. Now, just so you could see here with the drug interactions, it's actually giving you some things that are serious about this. So number one, I take Contrave, and you can't have alcohol. So it's basically saying don't take alcohol with this specific medicine. Pregnancy. So if I'm taking Contrave, it says talk to your medical team about this medication right away if you may be pregnant. I'm not pregnant, just so you know. And then lactation. So it's saying something about the one I just added about breastfeeding. This gives you some information about your medications. You can export the PDF out. It basically just gives you a list. Archive medications. So ones that you don't take anymore are archived. And then these are reminders. So what kind of reminders do you want it to be? Dose reminders, follow-up reminders, time zone changes if you want that to be tracked, and then critical alerts, like very serious alerts if you want it to appear. So what I'm going to do is go back to the main screen, and even though I'm using the phone, I'm going to wait for 9:10 to happen. And that's when I should get some kind of a notification telling me that I need to take this medication. Okay, now I got right here, time to log your 9:10 medications. So I could just hold down my finger on this, and then you could do right here, log as taken, log as skipped, or remind me in 10 minutes. So that's how you would take the medication. So I'm just going to tap on it. It'll just open it up. And now right here, it's telling me 9:10, don't take with food. I had the nighttime medicine. We're not revealing, exactly what it is, and then you can say skipped or taken. And then you can just tap on here if you just want to change the time real quick, or if you have to change the tablet amount in here afterwards. So I'm going to say taken and hit done. And now what it's going to do inside of my medications is that it's going to log that I took that medication at 9:10. So you're keeping time on that. So right now I have to log my contract. Like I actually didn't take this today at this time. So I'm actually going to remove back. I took it around, I would say around like 7 o'clock. I took the medication. I forgot to log it. I'm going to hit the check mark, taken, done. And now it is saying, hey, you did all your medications today. So you can see I took the Contrave at this time and then the Contrave at 7. So just wanted to show you what that looks like. Now, also, if I don't need this medication, I'm going to go all the way down the bottom and say archive, which means you want to keep the data, but maybe you don't want to, you don't need it on your main screen anymore. You're done taking it, or you could delete it completely, which will delete the medication history. That's what I'm going to do. So now we're going to go through and just do it naturally with a couple more. So let's go ahead and you can hit the camera icon, hit next, and there's amoxicillin. That's everyone's favorite. All right, there you go. Now this is a medication that is going to end. You know, amoxicillin is something you don't take all the time. So I want to take it every day. What time do I want to take it? Well, I'll take it in the morning. So I'm going to go to 6 a.m. and end date. So this time I'm going to have one as an end date. So I'm going to hit edit, end date, and it says scheduled duration. Now I wish you could tap on scheduled duration, just type the number, but you can't. It's a little annoying. So I'm going to say 8 because it's 8 days. Well, really it's 7 days. So I'm going to go back to 7. So that's the one thing I wish that you could do is just tap on the number. All right. And hit the check mark. And now we got 6:10 every day at 7. Hit next. Shape. I'll just write down this shape right here. Go to next, and I'm just going to label the pill yellow. And again, I could write down details, but I don't have to. All right, and there's the amoxicillin. What's also good about this too is that if you're having a medical emergency and you have allowed the health app to be visible on a emergency SOS screen, you could still see these medications on here. So that's why I think it's very good to use this app over just writing it in your notes or doing reminders. Here, this is great if you have a medical problem. We're going to do one more. And let's go over here. Now, let's say I don't have the item on here, so I'm going to type it. So I'm going to go ABL. Let's go ahead. And as I'm typing, as you can see, it's filling it out. Here it is. This is an inhaler, powder or suspension. There's actually show more here. So in this case, it says it's inhaler. There we go. There's inhaler. Let's go there. Add a strength. So it's 90. And this is MCG. And then I'm going to skip. That way we can just skip everything. We don't have to put all the special stuff in there. And then it says 2 puffs by mouth every 4 to 6 hours. So I just wanted to go into schedule options. There are a few things you could do. Like if you're doing like one every day, like if you're doing like shot for Ozempic as an example, you could say like on specific days of the week because you're scheduling that at a specific time because you have to take it once a week. But I have a very specific thing where it says 4 to 6 hours. So I'm going to have to say 2 puffs by mouth. So I got to say two inhales every 4 to 6 hours. So we got to do like 7:10 and then 2, and then it says 4 to 6 hours. So we'll go ahead to 12 p.m. That's actually go a little bit further p.m. There we go. 2 inhalations. And then I'm just going to keep going and add another one. 6 p.m. 2. Okay. End date. Right now, there is no end date as of right now. Let's go ahead and hit next. Next. And again, I could skip that. And done. And there we are. So now it's added this to the medications. You could go to archive where I did Wegovy, and then you could see all the dosing that I did here. And if you go back to like 6 months, you'll see the data, which I didn't actually, log it in here when I first did it. I was actually doing it through reminders, and I realized that it's probably better to do it in here, especially if I have a medical event. One final thing I want to add to this video is because I have an Apple Watch, I also have the medication reminder popping up on the watch. So just remember that when you are taking your medications and you have an Apple Watch on, you will also get the same reminder from your phone onto your watch. So I hope you guys learned a little bit about the medications. Hope this gave you some details about it. You can also go back and take a look at what days you did it and at what times. So just something to take a look at. Thank you very much, and I love every single one of you.